Why is it always when I swap over to, or it automatically swaps over to the rebrickable thing, and I always start yawning before I can speak? Anyways, welcome to the other stuff. We're back with the Claas Lexion build thing. Yeah. Anyways, let's go over to our ad spot. I think we're just gonna basically jump right in. We don't got much left here. I think we can finish this out, maybe, questionably. Anyways, yeah, ad spot. Fingerprints, your place for custom stickers and custom 3D printer parts. If you like what I do, you definitely like what he does. He does custom stickers for my mocks and all other creators' mocks. Make sure to check it out www.brickprints.com. Take a look around, Sporms for me. He does awesome work. So yeah, enjoy that, and let's go over to the studio, shall we? I am a mess today. Alright, so we need to do basically a lot of this top stuff. That's basically it, just a lot of the things that are up top, more or less. Oh man, I'm yawning so hard. Me too. Oh. Guess I need to go back and just take another nap. Jeez. Anyways, we got cab to put together here. Yeah, I wish I had studs to attach to that cab. I think we can at least. Is that a? Hey, how many studs wide is that? That's 5 wide. That is kind of not what I want, though. There's some gaps here, though, that aren't great either. That 2. Okay, yeah, that's nuts. Like a half stud off. Weirdness. No part of this is actually like straight, is there? 1x5 is basically the answer. Except I don't like 1x5 being basically the answer. Because I need a window. I guess actually, no, I could just probably use it as a regular brick modified. Light, actually, nope. Headlight brick facing the opposite direction. So then I can actually probably get the window to be more exactly where it needs to be. Yeah. And it looks like it is basically right in the perfect middle there. Okay, do all that. Slap that in. It's gonna be tiles on the other side, isn't it? More or less. Yeah, it is tiles. Okay. Kind of work with that. So white there. This back here should be like a trans black. That little window that pokes through. Okay, there's several things wrong now that I just realized. Because those headlight bricks aren't actually stuck down to where they should be. How did that happen? There we go. Now it's actually stuck down to where it should be. Yeah, see, that changes things now. A little bit. You can still work around it, though, actually. It'll just take a little bit more effort on my part, but hey. You know what actually makes these two sides go together? Surprisingly, it's going to be cheese slopes. But there's our little window in the back. I wish I had actual more studs on top. Grabbing onto. That would be nice. I guess I gotta look at images of how this top part opens up. Might be something. Guess I do need to just put tiles anyways. Put 1x3, 1x2. It's basically the top. There. Yeah, that's right. The cab and the wood are odd, or even really close to just being 5 wide, aren't they? Plate modified. Yeah, they really are. Just being almost so perfectly even. The roof of the cab is white, though, yeah. Yeah, it is white, okay. Wanted to double check that. Slope curve. It almost feels like I need a slope curve on the other side. I don't think that feels exactly right, to be honest. But it almost looks pretty correct. Wait, what just happened? Oh, because it grabbed the 3D model itself. Okay, yeah, no, that doesn't quite work out. I think I am going to go with the square option, though. Because I think I need to have that kind of setup, especially for the mirrors. Modified with the clip. Yeah, that kind of looks like that's exactly what I need to put there. No, that doesn't quite work. Oh, you know what? Actually, I had an idea. You know what actually would probably work out a lot better for that angle? That is a minifig hand shoved inside a hose. I don't think I have anything like. No, I'll have to open up this new file for that. We'll steal off the Euro 6. Euro 6 is kind of the more common one that I just end up stealing that technique off of. Yeah, there we go. I just need to make it just a little bit longer. And then add also some kind of, actually, you know what? You ran with clips. Add some lights here. I think. That looking too awkward. Yeah. Yeah. I do want to change this. This is too long. I need to change that to like a 3 long hose. Edit. That would be a little bit more correct. Modified. We'll actually use this regular one. Nope, that doesn't quite fit there. This shape is kind of there. I do need to attach a beacon. I guess the beacon will have to be further out, wouldn't it? It can't go there. We'll figure out the beacon in a moment. For the most part, I'm gonna slide this back just a little bit. For the most part, that looks pretty darn correct. I don't want to try an ingot on here. I think that hole is... Yeah, maybe that's actually fine. I feel like that goes down too far, though. Just droops down more than it needs to. Okay, well, I guess not further ado, let's just go ahead and grab all these pieces. Copy near to the other side. And then, how are we going to do the front here? Actually, I know exactly how I'm going to do the front. Grab this. Or not. We can still kind of shape this out a little bit. Oop. That. Pile. By 3. I don't think that's doing anything though. No, it needs a little bit more shape to it. Definitely needs more shape to it. Modified studs. It's not what I wanted. I wanted that more out there. What is it? It doesn't quite work out as I would like. It really will just leave it kind of like that. Technically, there should be some lights down here, but I can't really add those in. Yeah, let's replace that with a 3x3 back there. Trying to think of how to best this front. Curved, maybe? Okay, if I did that, I would need to scoot some of what's happening here back. Plate, 2x3, put that there. Tile. Yeah, no, it's not. That's not helping anything either. Cool, it is like offset just enough to cause problems. That's basically it. Yeah, I'm not sure actually. Plate round. Definitely have something like that there, so I can at least attach probably 2 more of these here. It looks like if I wanted to, I can hinge them off sideways just a little bit. Yeah, okay, and then looks like the best way to do this, individually, sorry. Kind of tilt them downwards a little bit. I wonder if that's what I should be doing with these other ones out here too. It's just giving them a little bit of a tilt downwards. Hinge. Downwards like that. Yeah, that doesn't seem too bad. I just gotta do that in the middle bit. I guess now is gonna be more or less just, yeah, that plate plus a tile. I don't think there's anything else I could do. Could fill in that space decently. Yeah, no. I think we'll just stick to that. Could have put a bracket in there, but again, I don't feel like it's filling in the space as well as it could. Yeah, no. Especially because I feel like it needs to be like a tile up front. Actually, even this slope would probably be pretty close. Kind of, yeah. Okay, maybe I can accept that tile a little bit more. There we go. Select by color. Let's make this all white. And then we'll come back through and basically select 2 side booms to be, you know, that hand can stay white. These can all change to black. Yeah, that would be more of the correct colors. Tile round. Can I just put some like tile rounds on here? Screen's clear. Maybe not on those ones, but these ones maybe at least. It's clear. Yeah. That kind of gets the point across. Now I'm looking at the sides here. So I would like to have something here to support. I guess I could use like a trans clear part. Where's trans clear? Here it is. Mostly because I want to double up that. I think it looks a little bit better if it's doubled up. So, makes it look a little thicker like it should. Do need to extend out the side on here. Which won't be too hard. Plate modified. So we need to put the ladder out on the side here. The little L plates here come in lime. Yes, I do. You come in lime. Glorious, glorious lime. Sweet. Okay, so I think on this side we actually can put a turntable. T down below turntable. There it is. I don't think turntables came in lime though. No. Oh, the filter's not on. That's why. I was like, why is it showing like every color under the sun? It's because the filter's not on. Herp-der. I do believe that these come in lime. Yeah. We just need a ladder kind of like piece. Many Minecraft sets have nice bars to them, but no, I don't think that'll be helpful. Yeah, I think about it. Maybe I will. Maybe I will just leave the ladder kind of hanging off sideways here. Nah, no. Let's actually put that turntable back. I think that was kind of the better way to go. I should be able to rotate it as well. Round. It's just kind of a thick part over here due to how things have to be. To think, what would be the best way to build this ladder? I mean, that's almost at the length it needs to be. It's not very ladder-like, though. If I did anything else, it wouldn't really be... I wouldn't really be able to put in a ton of steps. It's kind of important for actually being a ladder. Copy, paste. Round. These can be lime. Technically, there should be another step up higher, but we can't really put that in. These can't be lime. No, we'll just make them white. These can't be lime either. Bright green, though. It looks so bad. Yeah, I think we're gonna have to do more minifig and fun. Because at least both of these can be lime. How far back can I go? Yeah, I can go pretty far back. That. These can't be lime, though. Yeah, no. White? I wonder, would making this like a gray or black make it kind of disappear? A little bit, yeah. Helps it kind of disappear. Okay, well, without further ado, we'll go with that then. Yeah. Little lime ladder. I kinda wish we could. You know what? It would be a lot smoother. We attached one, and then we could copy and mirror it, and then that'll allow for a lot more smoother attachment between the two. There we go. Now, question: this hinges. Is it gonna hit the tracks? Yeah, it's gonna hit the tracks a lot. Okay. can at least adjust that. I guess not. It needs to actually just be fully adjusted out by the stud. Oh, even further actually. Look at that. To just slide out a little more. There. Maybe you can rotate it on out like that. Ta-da! So that's that taken care of. I would like to add in a few more bar details. I guess some of this will actually need to be color validator. What is angry? Really? You don't come... I'm pretty sure there's got to be a lime green hose. You don't come in white. Okay, that's fine. Come in trans clear then. I think that's alright. Hose slope doesn't come in trans clear. Oh, they don't come in trans black, they come in trans brown. Okay. That's fine. And adjust these all to be trans brown. And you, yeah, your hinge plate. That's fine. No arguments there. I need a bar that comes down pretty similarly to where that comes up. Okay, we can do that. I think we can also hinge these outwards pretty well. Yeah, like that. Question, do these bars come in like a transparent color? No. I'm gonna make them black. Mirror. Okay, I think I need to twist this over, but hey, that kind of actually works surprisingly well. Yeah, there we go. That kind of works. You get the shaping of the cab, and it also adds a little bit of support too. Look at it, it's beautiful. Okay, so it looks like a few things we need to do. So I would like to try and add in some of these bars up front. Just because I think it would look best if that was actually there. Can we hide this real quick? How are we looking? Looking pretty great up front. I would like a little bit more bar work going on though. Trying to look at this and think about the best way to go about this. Part of me thinks that it's a bar up here. And or I definitely need some shorter bars here. So I could add a bar there. I guess a bar down here too. Copy, paste. Need a longer hose. A lot longer hose. Delete that. What is this? This is a 3 long hose. I need a 4 long hose. Hose 3 millimeters, 4 long. That is a beard. These would be like 3.5. Might have a 3.5 hose. Is 3.5? That is 3.5. Perfect. Okay, so that's on there like that. Okay, clips will work too, for allowing me to actually transform these hoses into shorter bits. That. Let's clip down here, get rid of this hose. It's still 1 long? Yeah, it's still roughly a 1 long. Copy, paste. Might be slightly a bit too much detailing the hose. I do think I need at least these new plate rounds. Probably here-ish. Yeah. Okay, let's make sure that this is all... I can grab it all without grabbing anything else. There we go. So that's all black. Let's copy ahead. Go ahead, copy near over to the other side. Okay, connection tool. You. Nope. Connection tool. So you need to go to onto this hose. There. Alright, sweet. Kinda got a little bit of the bar stuff going on. Only so much we can add before it starts, like, probably detracting from the main model more than it's helping anything. Yeah. Okay, let's grab custom piece hose. Still here. Just try and make it look like we have something going on here. 5. No, this is probably like a 2 long hose going in here. Yeah. And we just need technically some stuff going on there. I think we need a little bit, but like not too much. We already have quite a bit of detail going on here. That there. Custom parts. Hose again. Go for the another 2 long hose. And then there is... That clip is like really huge though. Copy, paste. Actually, that hand isn't even square. I need a square hand. You know what? That kind of works. A little menagerie of parts. That's probably good enough for a lot of the details going on up here. Even though my brain is still screaming for this detail here. Oh, those clips do come in lime. Okay. That's handy. Okay, that needs to be a lot longer than a too long hose. Closer to like a 3 long hose. Or 2.5 actually. Probably what it more is a 2.5 long hose. Yep, that's pretty close to what I need. Okay, now we'll call it good. Any more detail? I think we're going overkill. All right. Okay, so I kind of want to do the pipe right now. For the pipe, need hinge part. I'm wondering if it comes in white though. One of these guys. Oh wow, that actually sticks up way more than I thought it did. Okay. That's a partial problem. That sticks up way more than I was thinking it would. We will go like this though, because some of these have like a cover over top of this section that also has the class name on it. So we can stick a sticker on there later. I mean, that's at least the top. Plate 1x3. I need to get a bracket on here. Yeah, I think that's fine. And then I just need to get a tile on top. And yeah, basically a big sticker covers this area. So when the pipe is hinged outwards, you got Claas going along the side. Now it's just a bunch of Technic parts, really. Technic connectors. Technic pin. You know what? We can add some strength to this plate round. You, my good sir. We put that plate round there first. A bar, probably just only a 4 long bar would be solid enough. That like double connection of all that will make sure that's anchored pretty well on there. Paste. There's not a whole lot going on here besides that just being kind of like awkwardly bigger. Technic. Lift arm. I just need the 1x1 lift arm. Right there. I guess there's supposed to be a light here on there. It hangs down. I don't think I can really add that light. It's so tiny. Ah, welcome, Luffy. How's it going? It's going good, my man. We're almost getting done with my Claas Lexion. Slowly but surely. How about you, my man? Let's see. Nah, I definitely need some kind of like hose or something bent downwards. I can do actually. Now I think about it. Easiest way is this guy. Attach the end. It's gonna be a little bit longer than normal. That's fine. Yeah, this is all. Oop, that's all black. Oop, also black. The rest of this, select the color. I'm great, thanks. A bit late where I am or early, depends, I guess. Time frame reference. Especially if we're doing a time frame reference from the Southeast Asia. Alright, so we have the pipe, which is perfect. Can actuate that out. If I need some stickers later. Chwa! Perfect. I'm definitely gonna have to build some equipment to go with this. Yeah, it's pretty spectacular. I love it. I love this. I love this tractor so much. Or combine. Alright, so I think the only things left we have to do are little details in the back here, but mostly just up top. I have to probably go digging in some farming sim screenshot folders pretty quick here, I feel. Just because I need to find out what the let's see, show all. Yeah, I need to find out how big and what the shape is for the little holding. I'm in Switzerland, 4 a.m. here. Ah, sweet, man. How is it over there? I've like my only experiences of Switzerland are like Euro Truck and what I see in photos. Be fun to go over there. Because I do like my mountains and stuff. Come on, copy and mirror. All the way across. Thank you. Yeah, I need to build this up more on the inside. Yeah. I have so much like awkward shaping going on too. It's like not helping anything. Is this even connected? Wait a second. It's like if I connected. Yeah, it's all connected. Okay. Double checking. I do need to probably panel this up somehow. Do something. Actually, you know what? I think I know exactly the something I need to do. Because I would like to stick studs inside the like grain surrounded by mountains. I live in a small valley, ton of farms too. Oh, hey, I don't know if you guys exactly see Claas Lexions, but they are my favorite. I love the 770 with the Terra tracks. These are my absolute favorites. I think they look so cool. I love the lime coloring. They're very, very nice looking tractor. Why do I keep saying tractor? They're not a tractor, they're a harvester. They do the harvesting. Get it right, brain. I've played Farming Sim for ages. You should know better. Can I can actually probably stick a bracket in there, looks like, honestly. Probably just boop like that. Ah, yeah, no, that's perfect. And that like levels things out too. So it's like playing double duty. So that's beneficial to me in many ways. But that just kind of lines up. It doesn't super line up, that's fine. I already kind of suspected that, but hey. Can work around it a little bit. Yep, there we go. Do you stream anywhere else or just YouTube? YouTube for right now. I have looked into simulcasting. I have tried doing the whole Mona server with FMPEG stuff. That was above my pay grade, though. That whole trying to set all that up is pretty complicated. Yeah, I do have a Twitch set up. I just have absolutely no way to simulcast it at the moment. Which kind of sucks in some ways. Because you can use like websites and stuff like Restream, but it's like $15 a month or more. Like if I'm earning money from YouTube already, which I'm not, just still a small-time creator, it would be nice to maybe use something like Restream. Just pay the monthly fee so I can simulcast to Twitch and wherever else I desire. If I can get the whole RMTPS self-hosting server thing figured out, I can basically simulcast without having to go through any services, which would be fantastic. I would absolutely like that. But whew, it is not friendly because I don't know like a ton of coding stuff, and there's a lot of coding language stuff going on with that. So yeah, that's it's quite complicated. But I have joined some Reddits and various Facebook groups for that. I need to actually like post some questions, see if there's like a program that basically takes FMPEG and Mona server and gives it kind of a more user-friendly overlay, where I just have to click buttons and maybe type in a few things, and that's like it. Or something like that doesn't exist. I guess that would be a great business idea. Create a free program, or maybe a freemium program. It takes FMEG and Mona server, and it's a more user-friendly skin over it for small-time streamers who want to get into simulcasting. Is this 4 wide here? No, it's definitely not 4 wide here. It's definitely not 3 wide either. There's just some awkward shapes going on here I gotta fill out. Anyways, you know what, it's probably easier to open up Steam to look for my screenshots of farming stuff, because I should have that. Library, I know you guys can't see what I'm doing, but I'm just trying to look for... Yes. I would like to view on disk. What is that? Oh, don't do that. It's game recording. I don't want game recording. Show on disk. There we go. Oh wait, do I not have it saved here? Oh, I must have gotten rid of it. Oh no. Wait, I thought I had... Yeah, 2015. Ah, dang, did I get rid of those screenshots? Oh. Okay, well, you may have to load up Farming Sim real quick. Unless, I guess another option is I could just load up a... screen here, and we could try and Google search what the top of these things. So I kind of faintly remember it in my mind. Nah, no, I think loading up I have Farming Sim 17. Well, we're gonna I guess go play some Farming Sim 17 so that we can go grab some screenshots of a Claas Lexion with the top opened up. So yeah, I'm gonna just use my yeah, let's get that switched over. Yep. Okay, career. We're gonna use, this is a cheated save game, that's why it has 2.5 million. It's just to check out mods and make sure things are going on. Yeah, no mods. So deselect all. Thank you. Start. Well, quickly, I have a Claas Lexion mod already in this game. So yeah, purchase it, go over to it, open up the top so I can peek down inside, probably snap a few screenshots as well. I don't think F12 is set to anything. OBS, I don't think it is. Alright, purchase. Harvesters, Claas Lexion, here we go. 700, we'll go with the very big, sure. Select, yes. Buy, I don't think I need anything else. I design pack XL, and that's just numbers. Yeah, it's fine. We're all good there. Alright. Spam tab a few times until we get over to it. There she be. Okay, open up. There we go. Okay. This is what I needed. This is a slightly, I believe, a newer design of the Claas Lexions. But this is what I need. If I hit F12, hopefully my stream won't end and I can take a screenshot. Okay, yep. Oh, I have recording set to that, so I'm just recording some snapshots. That's fine. I just wanted to take some screenshots of this because this is the same on all the Claas Lexions. Yeah, okay, I think we're good. And yeah, that's what I meant too about the side class. I guess the class logo is a lot higher on these ones. Yeah, anyways, I won't think about it. We got the screenshots we needed. We can go back over to Studio. It's out of the game here. Let's see. I want to show on disk. I'm just gonna go ahead and Control C. grab that shortcut so that I can come over to Studio, Model, add reference images, and we're going to paste that route. Okay, here we go. Model, add reference image, just grab these. I think I want to model it with this hatch thing opened, more or less. And the back of the hatch is right back here. So this whole area right here is only technically 3 wide in here. Which is good to know, so that means we can start filling in the rest of this. Bit. Yeah, sure, we'll do 1x5s. That's fine. 1x5s on this side as well. Actually, I should just use a brick. Okay, there's some exhaust stuff coming out here. We're gonna scooch that over. So we'll go ahead and put a 1x4 there. 3 there, and a 1x4 there. Perfect. And then it's just a matter of getting the doors on to be the fun part. Yeah. So interestingly enough, nah, okay, I don't think those doors are actually pinched. No, I think we're fine. Actually, what am I doing? Delete you. We need a clip there. Let's see, tile modified. We need a clip on this side, and then a clip there, and a clip here. That can basically, that just disappeared somewhere. Oh, I accidentally deleted the 3x3 or yeah, 3x3 plate on the bottom. Whoopsies. Another thing we need to do is actually copy and paste this along the middle and the bottom there to create kind of the drain for the green. That. Let's go plate 1x3 here, plate 1x3 here. And then we have just a little siphon thing coming up the side. You know what? I have an idea for this. I need this part, and this part. Around you, my good sir. Flip that around, stick that on there. Go ahead and mount it there, and we can go ahead and mount that to there. That might be a little too tall, but we can work it out. As for tilt, oh, come on, blueprints, get out of my way for the diagrams. Oh, that's not a whole lot of tilt, actually. I was hoping for a lot more than that. You know what? Instead of adjustable, maybe we'll just use the bar. Maybe we'll just go with that, because that seems to work 9 times out of 10 a lot better. Doesn't have the adjustability function in it, but it gives us other control. corner, and then we're gonna hinge it kind of towards the middle, like that. I think the last piece I want is something kind of represent the end of the funnel. Yeah, maybe that'll work. Sweet. Okay, come on. Just get these in. And there we go. Okay, so that kind of works for the whole grain bin top. I just need to get the doors up top, you know? It'll be fun to model out, to say the least. Hey, at least we have something. Let's just select by color. Let's make this all maybe light bluish gray. And then anything that's visible to the outside, we'll make white. Which does color this one side here. Maybe I do want to have some of this actually like white sides here. He thinks. All of that looks pretty good now. Yeah, I think I can accept that as is now. Okay, well, I guess without further ado, I need to actually put together the doors. Okay, we can make it flat. That's fine. Modified. I just need to do some like this, and then like rounds, corners, in order to do the 45 tiles. Alright. I guess last but not least, I just need to fill in some what's going on here. But it's so much more smaller than that. I think that's the biggest problem. Oh, come on. Did I destroy it? I think I wrecked it. See, do you plan to build a farm mock with all of these, or do you just do it for fun? I would eventually like to get all the pieces together for a farm. I need to get the pieces together for a lot of things, but yeah, just slowly over time, kind of build up all the pieces. I actually grew up on a organic dairy farm, so that's probably eventually what the end game would be, is to model out an organic dairy farm loosely based on the one that I grew up on. I definitely probably take inspiration from it. Okay, nice. Yeah. So the only problem is unless Lego starts producing more cow pieces, cows are expensive. Unless you get like third-party, like AliExpress cows or something like that. Lego cows in general are kind of wildly expensive. Okay, so if I have something like that on that side, I guess I need to hinge these all about 45. Probably make the most sense. This looks really horrendous currently, in its current state. I guess it's actually technically how it's supposed to be. They don't make them anymore. They still make the cows. I definitely know they still make the cows, but like they're very uncommon, and especially since the cows on, well, on the farm that we have are the Holsteins, the black and white spotted ones. Holsteins only came in like a limited few Lego sets. I have like 2 in my inventory back in the States from like the old farm sets that Lego released, and like that's been it. I don't think they've released any other Holsteins. I know they've released jerseys and possibly like beef cattle, if I want to go by color wise. What? Hold on here. Animal land? You where cows are at? It's fun that they have a bunch more pigs. Cows, though. I feel like I'm looking straight over the cows. Or are the cows just in multiple pieces in studio? Cows might be in multiple pieces in studio. Okay, well, body part? Question mark? Okay, where are the cows? Studio. There they are. Goodness me. Yeah, here's the Holsteins. We have these. I have like a couple of them. And I would need to amass like a lot of these. But Lego needs to re-release the Holsteins. As for the other ones, yeah. This would almost be beef cattle. Kind of like the dark red. This would be more, maybe like a jersey? Like the lighter brown? Yeah, I definitely want the Holsteins, like a large collection of the Holsteins. These are $17 a piece. Probably a little bit cheaper on that if I actually check Bricklink. But still, like, they ain't cheap. As you go, AliExpress cows. Yeah, easily. Lowest price is like $11 for a single cow. €11, yeah. It's and then they quickly go up in price to like $30-40 for a cow. That's almost getting to real cow money. Is the most expensive one? Lowest price. Let's go highest price. US $45? Yeah, that's kind of getting close to like real calf money there. These things are so expensive. But I could buy boatloads of like AliExpress or like GoBrick cow for a lot cheaper. $45 for one? $45 for one. That is the second-hand market for these cows. Does GoBricks have a cow? Oh wow, yeah. 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 Yeah, AliExpress has the cows. Not a robot. AliExpress, tell me your price for your cows. Well, currently it's giving me a price of like $2 for a cow. So, it's a lot cheaper if we go AliExpress. And I could actually get quite a few other colors as well, too. Gobrix doesn't have a cow. If Gobrix doesn't have Webrick, maybe? Webrick have a cow. Or are they just not? Webrick does have the cows. Does it have... Oh, they don't have it available currently, though. It sucks. They only have them in brown, too? Yeah, the non-official Lego cows, non-official brick cows, you can get off of like AliExpress for like a couple dollars. Webrick does have brown cows. Which again, those are like beef cattle or like Jersey. Be nice to have, because I would like my herd, I guess, if you want to call it, be mostly Jerseys. So, yeah, probably Ally or Gobrix or whoever. I mean, why not? If it's good quality, why not? Yeah, a lot of the companies like Gobrix and stuff seem to have good quality from what I can tell. There's many people in the circles that I'm in that get off-brand bricks from like Gobrix or Webrix. They seem pretty good. I would like this to be a lot more sealed. Anyways, we're trying to work on a Claas Lexion, and we are getting like way off topic. Talking about cows, but hey, it's all fun. I think I'm just gonna raise up this plate, honestly. Okay, grab all of this. Angry. Mattel or into bricks. Yeah. See what they all make. I think I almost have a feeling that they're gonna stick to like, since a lot of their branding is Hot Wheels. Yeah, they're doing the Hot Wheels sets. I feel like that's gonna be mostly what they stick to. I just hazard that guess. That's kind of their bread and butter. There's a lot of the Hot Wheels car stuff. I wonder, is the plate modified that does a U shape? You, my good sir, do you come in a white? Come in a light bluish gray, though, which I don't think is bad. This is probably getting to be much bigger than what these actual flaps are. I don't think they're actually super huge. Hot Wheels car sets, though, that Mattel is doing seem pretty cool. Especially if you like more model making sets, or model making, which is something I used to do. Build those old Revel kits and other fun stuff. It was always fun. I think that's too big. I need to figure out something that's a little bit more streamlined. looks nicer. I think if I stay as low as possible, it'd probably be best. Copy, paste. Oh, this one got reset. Can fix that. Copy, paste. Yeah, it seems more reasonable. I think it does come out a lot more flatter though. Let's see here, 270. Yeah, 45 I think is a more reasonable angle. Paste. Something I need to do though, especially with a lot of these newer projects, is I actually I work with a Chinese company called Lebricks. I need to start passing a lot more of this stuff off to Lebricks. That people can build my stuff on a budget, since actual Lego is expensive nowadays. Very expensive. Uh, 2010s. Was that? So yeah, I've always been kind of like in and out of Star Wars, which, much to my mother's annoyance, to a little bit, because I own like a lot of the movies, and I always watch the movies and stuff. But like the Lego stuff, I just was always like in and out of. But I want to say, so I know I got like a lat gunship, and then also like the big AT-AT with Rod of the Hutt. Is that 2010 or was that later? AT, or AT, is it AT or ATTE? It might be ATTE. Walker, is it ATTE? It is the ATTE. Rod of the Hutt. What ATTE was that? It was this one. 76, 75. When did that release? 76, 75. Is that roughly... Oh, that released 2008. Okay. Yeah, 2008. ATTE. Yep. Yeah, I got that one, and I also got the lat gunship. That one came out that same year. So, like, I'm in and out. I haven't collected any new Star Wars for an awfully long time, but I'm in and out. Every once in a while, there'll be something that kind of catches my mind. Or my eye. If I had the money, man, I would have loved to pick up that giant lat gunship that they had. The Ultimate Collector Series one. So I do like the lat gunships. Those are always pretty cool. That would definitely be something on my list. One day to try and get those. Get that. Even though I got the most recent one from 22.2. I think it's great, even scaled down. The other sets, yeah. It's a bit rough. At least Lego City is having a pretty good time. The designer for Speed Champions got transferred over to Lego City. And he's been doing a pretty fantastic job of making city sets great again. I need to go a little further down, lower. Or maybe I'll just leave it like that. Or maybe I'll leave it like that. That's it. It is merging into the brick a little bit, which is not good. One way I can fix that is just by lowering it down a couple notches. Hopefully about there-ish. It should flex more or less out of the way a little bit, too. The parts. Oh, that's actually a very simple test I can do, too. And let's go ahead and copy and paste these around. That, copy, paste. Yeah, I think that's pretty good. I like it with it open. I can always include parts, I guess, to do a closed version. It's the 2010s in general are some goated years. Yeah, there was... I mean, even like... Even earlier stuff too there was some pretty cool stuff. I guess would it be fair to say that some of the older stuff just had some like more charm to it? Well, I guess that's more maybe older us looking back. Okay, a white. Some good stuff. I do like... There's been some like really sweet like clone troopers as of recent though. All the new molds that LEGO is doing. One thing I'm... Yeah, maybe the nostalgia, exactly. Yeah, hitting there a little bit. There was... just good stuff back then. Anyways, okay, I don't think I can put a wedge in here without disrupting a lot of stuff. I think that's just gonna be square. It goes all the way back to this one here. It's 1x5. Is that like a 1x10? Yeah. Yeah, it's like 1x10s, honestly. So you know what? We're gonna swap those out for 1x10s. Oh wait, that's hitting. Okay, so we're not gonna fully swap that out for 1x10s. We're gonna just put a 1x8 underneath there. Yeah, I think that's more or less in place. Good. Okay, so we have one more. Right at the end there. Pile, and then I guess without further ado, I just need to put some like bricks and other stuff now. Actually, can I even put a brick? I can't even put a brick. It's just gonna be a lot of plate stacking. Plate stacking for the win. Pile 4. Select my color, all that. Alright, so got a few things left. I feel like there is a vent fan around here somewhere. On that one. Okay, I need to go Google real quick. I need to look at the top of one. I'm pretty sure there's a big radiator vent that just kind of sits out the top. FS, because this model that I've gotten is from FS13. I think. Unless, is it flat on top? Never mind. It is flat on top. Okay. I thought there was a big vent on top. There is not. Yeah, no, it's just flat top. It's different models. This is a later model year that has this big vent on top. Okay, well, I guess without further ado, let's go ahead and just continue to fill in the body here. Bricks. I guess we can continue the conversation about like Lego in the 2010s, though. I think also, I think Power Miners was from there. I absolutely love Lego Power Miners. I collected almost all of it. There's like 2 sets I was missing. The titanium drill rig and then some boulder blaster thing. I have to get those someday as well. I absolutely love Power Miners though. Power Miners is so sweet. There was I think it was in Series 2, there was a lava set that had like little, yeah, claw catcher. It had little claws out front. And that was honestly probably a really fun play feature. You could like grab stuff and just absolutely yeet it into the back of your machine. I got 2 of them because I love that play feature so much. So great. All right. Yeah, we are at probably the top here, honestly. I think there's gonna be some gappage stuff around a little bit. It's gonna be. I could fill that in though. I really could fill that in. I guess. Oh wow, I've been recording this whole time. Would you stop recording? Because I kept hitting F12. I have to delete those recordings. Don't need those when I can just grab the VOD. Alright, so there we have this thing here, which I think is some kind of ventilation. Something. We have... I think this is air intake cleaner stuff. Yeah, and then we have the exhaust over here. There's some kind of box there, and then there's this big panel. Sits up over top. Is that more or less... Okay. So, like, question. If I just, like, put a plate here... Nope, that inlays over top. Okay, fine. Satisfying with the chains? What was that? Power miners. Oop. There was like, yeah, there was the crystal sweeper. I think there was another one too. I think of. I kind of would like a return of Power Miners, or because I mean, Power Miners was like the return of Rock Raiders. I would like a return of something mining-esque sci-fi thing. If I use my words correctly, I think that'd be pretty great. chains that you put on your mock here in front of the vehicles. I love getting off topic, but I shouldn't be getting off topic because I have a combine to finish here. Also, it's just fun to chat about random things. I like it when people join into my streams. It's fun chatting with people. Okay, so that exhaust thing is... how big? Okay, it's partially obscured. Actually not that big. Brick modified. He thinks I need to have a brick here. And of course a brick here. I could probably use a tap. Do the 90-degree bend. So, and we go into the exhaust piece. Technic pin. At you. Paste. Ink. Show all. Yep. That is pretty on point. It depends. If I do a stream with, like, trains, oh yeah. Farming equipment doesn't seem to get people as excited, but that's fine. I just kind of enjoy doing the projects that I just want to do. The Satisfactory streams, though, have been, hitting it off, though. Like, view count chatting. Like, yeah, currently there's only one concurrent viewer, you. There has been 22 other people that have stopped by. So, like, it's kind of above average, but definitely unlike if I was working on a train, I would have a lot more people here. Trains bring in everyone. Is fine. I'm not heavily after view counts. Would be nice to have it, but it's not something I'm heavily desiring. Oh, that doesn't work either. I need to offset it again. Okay. Trying to get the offset perfect. Looks like there. I think that's where I kind of need to put it. It really is clipping into that side more. So it was good the first time I had it. Yeah, oh, now I have 2 concurrent viewers, so someone else has checked in. Seeing what shenanigans I am up to. No, it's okay. It's what you do that, what you do that counts. Yeah, I think, honestly, just to be truthful, streaming has been probably the most fun I have done in like a long time of like anything. I have heavily enjoyed it and meeting all kinds of people. It has been absolutely the best. How many bots today on YouTube? Yeah, I had a Satisfactory stream a while ago that hit like 70 view count, and then the concurrent viewers. So there's 70 people in the stream, and then I got like over 200 something other views after it. I don't want to be bad, but I also partly wonder if like a bunch of those were just bots getting like clogged into my stream. So much false like YouTube Lego build streams too. I guess I'm not into the around the streaming content enough to know about something like that. But yeah, maybe there is. Well, what kind of brick do I need here? Let's see, a palisade brick called. Where are you? There you are, my good sir. Okay, maybe I don't actually. Back to how that was. Oh, that actually ends back there. Okay. That's fine. We can stick some bricks back there. We do need this other hose or bar pipe coming up for the air intake thing. It would be better if I did plates. Plates, and then probably a jumper. Another plate. Modified. Clips. Yeah, that gets me somewhere. I have a feeling, though, that that clip will be hitting. Possibly. Show me your answer. Is it hitting? Yeah. Yeah, I'm gonna call that hitting. I don't think I can get away with that. I think I might have to use a bracket, honestly, then. All that like that. I need a bracket. I wonder why people would do like fake YouTube Lego build streams though. Guess to try and cash in? I don't know. I guess maybe I'm not big enough to experience anything too crazy. That would seem like you would just earn like a ton of money or something off of it. That's fine. I'll just be the little guy over in my corner and enjoy my stuff. Oh, that is... Okay. I just realized that's not even, like, attached how it should be. That might be an issue for multiple reasons. But 2. Copy mirror. So that takes care of all that. I still just need that hose kind of coming out of there. Yeah, it's not coming out the height. This may be a thing where I actually need to have the attachment point be somewhere else. At least almost done here. If you do a farm mock, like I said, with all you have built, maybe it will bring in much more people. That would be nice. Yeah, I would probably like that. Definitely a long ways off from having any farm mock together, though. I got a lot of individual pieces to put together. A single combine is but one. What is that doing all the way over there? Excuse me, sir, but where did you come from? Oh, wait, no? What? Wait, I actually don't know where this came from. That's... That's kind of a problem, because it doesn't go there. I know that for a fact. It doesn't go there. Where did you come from? Peace? Okay, I guess I delete it and hope that it wasn't doing anything too important. Guess whenever I do instructions, I'll figure out where that came from. Just kind of sweep that to the side and hope that that wasn't anything too important. That's all I can hope for. It's behind the pictures. Yeah, way off in the distance on the side there. So it's just like, It feels suspicious, like it accidentally got selected with something else and then dragged off. The piece was behind the pictures. Yeah, it was just way off over there. I don't think there's any more pieces that got accidentally dragged off of this. I'm definitely gonna probably find out during the instructions phase where that needed to go. That is definitely not something I'm going to discover where it needed to go just by looking around. Okay, what? That goes there. Actually, I think I have an idea for how to attach this exhaust thing. We're gonna have it scooted over a little bit, which is fine. But we can work this out. Tile there. It should be lime. I don't think this comes in lime, does it? Oh, it does. Perfect. Okay, so fantastically, we do have the brick rounds. They work pretty darn perfectly. Yeah, okay, that works out perfect, actually. I'm just gonna put a plate round, I think, in there. Black, and then the little bar thing that comes out. I almost want to use this 45 bar. Is that too much? Not really? Close enough? And I think I want to use maybe one of these hose pieces that I have kind of sitting over here. My goodness. Would you just attach, please? Or an angry little... There we go. Didn't really want to go there. Okay, maybe that doesn't work out as well as I thought. I just need something that can go off that direction. Oh, you know what? Actually, I have an idea, and that would be lightsaber hilts. Figure weapon. Saj Ventress's lightsaber hilts would probably be perfect for that. Just gotta hinge it downwards. Yeah. Gray? Okay, so we have most of it. We're just got this last little... I don't even know what that is, actually, honestly. And then we just got the bars on the back to do. We're almost done. Okay, so for this bit... Not actually totally understanding what the heck is going on with it. Ah, well done. I just had to sneeze. Yeah, there is some thickness going on here, so I think... Actually, I don't think. I never think. Brain is going too fast for me to think any good thoughts on how best to go about this. Honestly though, yeah, it really is just kind of like a wedge plate or like a tile. Oop. Tile or something. I don't think this is actually like working really. Kind of like that. I mean, kind of in the shape of it. I don't think that's actually doing much of anything that I would like, but hey, it roughly looks the part. So I guess we'll just call that good enough. I don't think we're missing anything else. No. We will definitely have to come back next week just for one more episode of this, just to do work on the header piece. I still gotta, I gotta go extract that header. Anyways, without further ado, look at these bars on the rear. And we'll have a finished model here. Okay, I think I need a bracket. That. Because I have a bunch of bar connections in the rear. I need kind of like a bar on the back. I don't even think this fits in there. I mean, no, but that would be pretty darn perfect for actually like getting that to sit. Yeah, no, it's hitting far too many things. That kind of sucks. I need like one of these pieces, but like the bar on like one side. That'd be so hard. Too much to ask. It probably would be too much to ask. Doesn't mean I can't try though. I'm not even sure what to do for the ladder, honestly. The ladder is kind of a disaster. No matter which way you cut it. Would you just attach to the back? Goodness. Yo. Thank you. Yeah, the ladder is such a tiny detail. I think that's what kind of is the most problematic about it. It's a very tiny detail. New Lego Minecraft ladders would be kind of perfect for it, but don't have those yet. hose, 3mm. I don't even know what length I picked. Or whatever length I picked, it's too long. Very much too long. Yeah. This is 8 long? It needs to be like more like 6 long. Yeah, I guess it's good enough. Now for the rungs. I almost want to do the rungs out of minifig hands. I mean, yeah, it's pretty close. Black, and then select my color. At least we have kind of the ladder bit there. This bit, we can actually, you know what? Probably honestly take from here. It might be a similar enough angle. Yeah, look at that. I like it. Yeah, there we go. Make sure that that one's black as well. I just want to scoot this one down just a little bit. This needs to scoot up. So slightly. This one kind of needs to scoot up as well. This one needs to scooch down. My ladder rungs are not even, but that's fine. That down. Oop, come on. Scooch that down a little bit too. There we go. From that railing there with that ladder. That's perfect. Yeah, no, I think for the most part I do need to just have a full bar going across the back here. And that full bar will be what we attach most of this stuff to. Okay, would you just sit in the middle? Yoink. Yeah, that's about as middle sitting as possible. Both of these can be black. I said both of you can be black. Thank you. Modified. Split. There we go. All right. I need this to be attached. Because technically that is actually the rear lights right there. What a bracket, actually. I mean, kind of works. I definitely need to do something a little bigger. Yeah, because the bar that comes straight out here is for a license plate. You know what, minifig, not minifig, the droid arms would probably work well. What part? Droid arms, yes. In at least Europe, where these are a lot more common than the US. A lot of them have license plates on the back. Wait, where is it? Hoops, 3mm. Here we go. Too long? Too long. I need 5 long? Yeah, roughly 5 long. Okay, and then a plate modified or plate round. I think I want to do a plate round. Honestly, nah, we'll do a plate modified. Flip, even though that puts the license plate much higher. Maybe I should dangle the license plate down. Nope, nope. Plate round it is, right there. I just need a tile. License plate on the back. As for the bar, and go ahead and work some magic here to make it kind of follow the angles and the shapes. Like that. As for that connection, though, I think I need to use probably Monkey Kid staff. Yeah. Okay, actually, I need to use plate round here. So I need to use a bar connection in order to get that to line up straight. Alright, yeah. I want to go up, please. Thank you. Bar. You, my good sir. Can you go up? It should be fairly straight on, I think. This one's kind of goes straight up into here. I don't think I can actually connect it, but I probably can at least maybe put something like this at the end. No, I take that back. I don't think I can put anything at the end. Might actually be able to fit that. No, or not. No, no. That would be a not. Just like that, we'll have to do. Just gonna go ahead and copy and mirror it the other side. And hinge it downwards. There we go. Alright, sweet. So that's like a lot of that bar work kind of in place. We're still missing the headlights. Okay, well, at least that gives me something. Nah. So, problem is like the little. Is there anything in trans red that is like that tiny? These are luminous colors. I just want trans red. Here we go. Like just a little tiny bar or something. Trans red. 3 long bar. That's too big. It's also too big. That it? Wave. Popsicle? Be a lot too fat, but it's an option. Actually, wait a second. That looks pretty darn perfect. We can use that, maybe. Actually, you know what? It's a lot easier to attach it to there, and I'm overthinking it. Would you align like square? that's 90. There we go. I think I gotta make this a lot shorter, that lightsaber blade. Let's get out of trans red, please. Long bar. There we go. Okay, sweet. So the only thing we're missing now, which is easy to add, is I need minifig, bodywear. You, my good sir. You should attach onto the end there, please. Mirror, connection tool, you there. And why do I need that? Because I need tile decorated 1x2s with the caution stripes on them. Tile decorated 1x2s. Okay, I need the red and white caution stripes. Here we go, like this one. Often see these on the back too. Alright, so finally black, and then I gotta make sure that these three right here are all white. Hide the 3D model because we don't actually need the 3D model anymore. We fully have our Claas Lexion. Heck to the yeah, oh boy. MTA fan is back. It's busy drawing American see high speed tilting train, which is 1990s or 1998, 2001. I saw Express from Amtrak. Huh. Interesting. Always gotta have our train fans here. We all are train fans. Anyways, I'm gonna hide that 3D model though. So yeah, we have a finished Claas Lexion 770 TT, my all-time favorite harvester. I think it looks pretty fantastic. I guess next week though we'll have to get the header built for it, so I'll have to get some of those 3D models into my studio. And then yeah, I'll have a fully finished combine. Pretty excited about that, honestly. I guess before we end off here, we need to do a render. Hinge plate, hose should be fine. Black hose can be cut. I do believe that there is lime green hose though. Nope. There we go. Hose. Oh. There is no lime green hose. Okay. I thought there was. Is there lime green bars then? Ah, there's a lime green bar, not a hose. Okay, fine. That goes to being black then. Oop. Hide. And yep, render time. File save. So is it gonna be a part 5? Yep. Because we gotta build the a wheat and a corn header for it. I don't think that would take that long. Maybe you probably have part 5 and part 6. So one more week of the Claas Lexion. Then we'll move on to something else. Anyways. Render time for just the Claas Lexion. And yeah, I gotta build headers. And yeah, that'd be good. Glad I have the main body done though. Look cool? Yeah, I love these things so much. Alright, render time. Hopefully the render goes. Yep, there it goes. Sweet. Kind of excited for this render. finally I have a Claas Lexion in my inventory. I guess eventually I'll have to do other brands and stuff just for other people. But yeah, this is a me model. I just wish that slope came in lime. We need that 1x6 new 1x6 slope to come in lime. I think that's, well, I mean, also this bracket, I guess, to come in lime too. So two parts we kind of need. Xela Express. I mean, I could add it to the build list. I need to go over stuff this weekend for build list. Figure out what needs to be done next. There's quite a bit on there. Or quite a bit that needs to be added. Some that needs to be removed. A little bit of back and forth, yeah. But if you are requesting Xela Express, we can slap that onto the build list. Do a return to trains at some point. Long loading. It's rendering out. You're watching a real-time render happening, which is not so hard when it comes to like photo mode, but for video it'd be a lot more difficult. And then that disappeared. That was weird. Hopefully it did render out. We'll go over to photo mode here, image. Hopefully that did render out. I'm going to go try and search for it now. Because it disappeared. It didn't? Did it fail like the last bit? Where did that, wait, no, wait, where did that render to? Yeah, here. It's just gone? Question mark? Wait a minute. I'm gonna search here. B's, C's, CA. Boost, yes. Case. GBCLs. CLAs, CH. Class C camper. Yeah, it didn't render? I wonder if it like crashed and failed at the last minute. Huh. Do you know the Xela Express? I do not, but I mean, Google and stuff would tell me tell me what it is. Let's I guess try the render again? Question mark? I want to render it to the desktop this time. So I wonder if it like crashed or something at the end. I guess we can take a quick Google of the Xela here before we end off, just so we can all see what it looks like. Wonder if this render will crash. But this render also crashed, so I guess we're not doing a little render ending. Render ending. I think my computer might crash then. I'll need a restart. We've been doing a lot of shenanigans with Blender and video rendering stuff as well. I don't think my computer's very happy at me. Okay, so it's rendering, it's rendering, rendering. Are you going to crash render? That is my question. $33 and $34. Still going. Almost to the halfway point. 45 for 6 percentiles. Curious, are you gonna crash? If you crash out, then it definitely probably means I need to restart my computer. Nope, I did it this time. Yay! Finally! I wonder why I didn't previously. That was kind of weird. But yeah, there we go. We got the Claas Lexion. Looking great. Missing the header. We'll have to get to the header next time. But yeah, anyways, let's go back over to screen here real quick. Let me just open up a web page thing. There we go. Let's see, let's do this Amtrak got Express. Ah, these guys. Okay. All right. Yeah, the kind of the default Amtrak train. I feel like these are kind of the ones I see the most. There's another train I'm thinking of that I also need to do at some point. It's like some kind of like turbofan or something. The main thing I can remember is turbo. Oh, ah, yeah, turbo train, right there. There it is. Yes, these things. Japan and China trains are crazy. Yeah, they got high-speed rail down. Yeah, the turbo trains. That's why I remember. This is something else like I need to build sometime too. Everla Liberty replacing the Excel Express. Oh boy, here we go again. Track. Okay. That's news. Images, please. A little bit longer schnoz. We're definitely getting into more high-speed rail stuff. Be great if America got more high-speed rail. Yeah. This is pretty cool, the model. I always love these models. This one, both of these, I mean, even the turbo train that I'm thinking of, these guys here. No, this is going to be easy. Actually, you know what? Now I look at it, the turbo train might be easier because of a lot of the new parts that LEGO has released. Especially like a lot of like the new curved wedges and stuff. This one would be interesting. Huh. I guess I'm gonna have to see this weekend if I can find like a 3D model that I can fetch of the Excella Express. Because importing 3D models to Studio has become kind of my new favorite thing for working on mocks. Anyways, though, I think we can... Upside down monorail train. Oh, the German ones, yeah, that hang down. Those are some interesting ones. There's some other prototypes that try doing stuff too, but the German ones are the main ones I can think of. There's a lot of neat train stuff out there. I guess since we're on the topic of trains, I still need to revisit my Fontaine at some point. Which is, yeah, these guys. There is 3 of them. This is number 1. Number 2 has a link between the front wheel here and then this wheel. Actually, yep, there we go. So yeah, here's Fontaine number 1. And this is number 3, because number 2 is still being built. And you can just kind of barely see the little link that goes between those 2 wheels. But someday I need to revisit. Yeah, there she is, my Lego model. I need to revisit my Lego model. Do a lot better job. Probably introduce some custom parts, do a lot more. There's a lot of train stuff to do, but I definitely need a 3D printer. I still haven't gotten my 3D printer. Life has been too chaotic. Need to get a 3D printer so I can start doing Steam stuff like crazy. Anyways, though, I think we can call it here. When we completed the hello. Oxel Express has hybrid K5LA, while Vilas have 2-tone horns. Sound like an ambulance from another country. That's kind of funny. Yeah, anyways. We'll go ahead and just call it there. We finished the Claas Lexion. We had a little bit of fun stuff with trains. We shall come back again next week and work on more Claas Lexion stuff. We gotta do the headers. And I guess after that, probably end of the month here, we can maybe jump back into trains or whatever else. I guess whatever else mocks bring us. Words, yes. Anyways, I hope you all take care. I hope you enjoy the rest of your day / evening. I hope you enjoy your weekend too. So yeah, take care and yeah, bye bye.